Hello there. Welcome to a belated Canada Day episode of Electric Sheep, being July 4th. It was 3 days ago. So happy 4th of July to anybody from America. Let's get things going with battle shells.
Battle shells! When the skies cracked open and the alien horde transmitted their declaration across every frequency, panic spread like wildfire. We bring our battle shells. Prepare for honorable annihilation. The response was swift, a planet-wide evacuation order. Humanity, despite its bravado, knew it couldn't match the ancient machines of the Zarn Dominion. Except for one man. Eric stayed behind. He wasn't a soldier, not officially. But he was a mechanic, a builder, a dreamer who had watched too many old mecha films and stockpiled parts when everyone else stocked up on supplies. In a forgotten hangar surrounded by silence and dust, Eric worked without sleep. He welded armor from scrap tanks, refitted mining arms with missile pods, and wired a cockpit from a gutted flight simulator. It wasn't pretty. It barely held together. But it was a battle shell. When the aliens arrived, descending in thunderous orbs that shook the earth, Eric stood alone at the edge of the city in his towering, patched-together war machine. Rusty, asymmetrical, and humming with desperate energy. The Zarn broadcast echoed through his cockpit, translated by the shipboard AI he'd hacked from an old lunar rover. "Are you the only human brave enough to stand against us?" Eric smirked, gripping the controls. You could say that. From the swarm of battle-ready titans, one stepped forward, sleek, shimmering, alive with energy pulses. Its plating glowed with a metallic sheen, marked with the sigils of countless conquests. The duel began. Rockets screamed. Cannons roared. The ground burned as both shells unloaded everything they had. Smoke blanketed the field. Explosions rolled like thunder across the hills. When the smoke cleared, both machines stood, scarred and sparking, but upright. Out of ammo, they charged. They collided like titans of myth. Steel met steel with earth-shattering force. Hydraulic arms flailed, joints buckled. Sparks lit the sky like fireworks. The alien shell surged forward with mechanical grace. In a final devastating motion, it hoisted Eric's battered machine and hurled it into a rock formation. The crash split metal and shattered circuitry. Silence. Then movement. Eric rose from the wreckage, coughing smoke, blood on his lip. He climbed atop the ruin of his creation, refusing to fall on his knees. The Zarn's voice returned, not with mockery, but with respect. "Brave warrior, we take our leave. Your combat honors us. In return, we grant your species this planet. But we ask one thing. Come with us. You are a warrior among people who do not deserve you." Eric looked to the sky, where the stars still burned bright, waiting. He nodded. That day, Eric left Earth not as its last defender, but as its champion. He became a legend among the stars, seeking out duels in distant systems, clad in a new shell built by the Xarn themselves, one forged not of alien technology, but of human will. And across galaxies, whispers echoed of the lone Terran who answered a call no one else dared to. The man in the battle shell.
Well, some interesting word choices there. Not of alien technology, but of human will. After saying it was built by them, but maybe there's another story that can explain how that can make a little bit more sense. But for the most part, I really liked how this turned out. It was pretty well everything that I wrote down with uh, the AI adding in names. I don't believe I gave the main character a name or the alien empire, and ChatGPT is great at doing that. Didn't name somebody Elias for once, because boy, does ChatGPT love the name Elias. um, but yeah, I really liked this story. It had some action, it had some, like kind of a building montage. Not necessarily a montage, but you can envision it kind of coming together with all the different parts. And I thought it was pretty cool, actually. And so maybe we'll come back to Eric and his battle shell, and or maybe this will just be the one-off story, and it's fine just the way that is. So If you have any opinions, feel free to leave a comment. I always appreciate them. Um, Thank you for watching. This has been Joseph Arthur Roszell, wishing you all the luck in the world, and I just want you to remember that I love you. Alrighty.